The story of Paul Rodgers, the legendary voice behind Free, Bad Company, and later Queen plus Paul Rodgers, is far darker than most fans ever realized. A complex tale of triumph, loss, resilience, and private battles that stood in stark contrast to the confident, powerful image he projected on stage. Hailed as one of the greatest rock vocalists of all time, Rodgers' career seemed like a dream from the outside, with chart-topping hits like All Right Now, Feel Like Mac in Love, and Can't Get Enough securing his place in music history. Yet behind the scenes, he was grappling with a relentless series of personal and professional struggles that would shape and, at times, nearly break him. In his early years, the grueling demands of fame took their toll as endless touring, substance use, and the pressures of maintaining commercial success began to chip away at his health and emotional stability, leading to periods where he considered walking away from music entirely. The darker undercurrent of his story deepened with the collapse of close personal relationships, including tensions and fallouts with bandmates that left scars, as egos, business disputes, and the unforgiving nature of the industry strained friendships that had once felt like family. There were also devastating personal losses. People close to him have spoken about the quiet grief he carried after the deaths of loved ones. Grief he rarely shared publicly, instead channeling it into his music, in ways only those paying close attention could detect. In later years, even as he re-emerged with renewed energy, most notably when stepping into the daunting role of fronting Queen alongside Brian May and Roger Taylor, he faced the constant weight of public comparison to Freddie Mercury, an impossible standard that brought both praise and criticism, and at times reignited the insecurities he had battled for decades. Behind the scenes, Rodgers also endured serious health scares that few knew about at the time, including a stroke in 2016 that he quietly recovered from after intensive therapy, an event he has only recently spoken about in depth, revealing how close he came to losing not just his career but his very ability to speak and sing. Through all of this, the music industry's shifting landscape often left him feeling alienated, as the rock era he had helped define gave way to a digital world where longevity was no longer guaranteed. Yet despite these shadows, Rodgers' resilience remained remarkable time and again, he returned to the stage, driven not by fame but by a deep, unshakable love for music, the one constant in a life filled with turbulence. Today, his voice, though tempered by time and experience, carries a rawness and depth that reflect every hardship he has endured, making his performances more powerful than ever, and his story serves as a reminder that even rock icons live with pain, regret, and struggle, often far beyond what their audiences ever see. A truth that makes Paul Rodgers not just a great singer, but a survivor in the truest sense of the word.